Okay. Welcome to my live. I'm gonna give everybody just a little minute, like 30 seconds because it's getting dark out and I love doing my live outside. I didn't know it was this late. I want it to get dark. But welcome. How is everything going on in your universe? Hope everyone is okay. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope well meaning finding self. A lot of time we take well to mean how financially sound you are, um, or how you're doing in your health and your wealth. No, it's how much you're finding yourself. Finding yourself that's healing. That's healing. Because when the inside is healed, then we project in the atmosphere. It starts within to seed in the physical. Everything starts within. We remember it's us. It's nothing outside of us. No one is hurting us. It's always us. But yeah, today my topic, if you see my topic, I want to talk about the unvaccinated. I know we're gonna relive 2020, but I have to dig deep in this. Even though I know that this is a distraction with Fauci in Congress, it is a distraction. But let's take and what I've been thinking since yesterday, they have to give us some disclosure. They have to disclose something that's coming. And you know me, I look deep. This is called deep ministries. I like to dive. I like to dive deeper than what they're showing me. My grandmother used to says, the hand behind. Follow the hand behind, not what they're trying to tell us. So what did we learn from 2020, the CVD? I'm going to just say that use CVD so my videos can go out a little. Okay, so what did we learn from 2020 with the CVD? For me, and I'm not here to condemn anyone. Remember, you are your own universe, whether you take it or you didn't take it. But I'm going to talk about this live is about those who didn't take it, who didn't take the vaccine. So they learned something from that. Those in authority was surprised about the number of people who did not take the vaccine, and that did something to the realm. That sparks the rise we see in consciousness right now, and the increase in the vibration of this realm. Those that didn't take the vaccine, that started it. That started the rise in consciousness. They thought with our programming, Fauci represents the healthcare center and the fear of death, because it has worked so much for I'm not even going to say it has worked in other areas, because I'm not going to say ancestors, because it has worked so far with the fear. Remember, we went through 9/11, and oh God, the harvesting of energy through that, and the programming was working so well. What caused what caused us, so many people, to resist not taking the vaccine? What was that energy that didn't accept what they were selling? Something within those that we could see through the lies, and we could see through the deception, that whatever they were saying, it just makes sense. It wasn't genuine. So did a new age start? Was it the season why so many people didn't buy into buy into the fear and the listening to the healthcare authorities in spite of what the healthcare um, authorities, which has been such a standard in our society. We listen to the scientists, we listen to our doctors. You know, I remember even talking to Alexa yesterday. She liked to invoke, oh, the scientist says this or the scientists say that. You know, so what makes so many people go against what the scientist was saying or what your doctor was saying and be like, no, I'm not taking this. You can take the job, or you can, I'll do without the job. And is it because of the church? But the church, and as for me, who grew up in the church was like, oh, we always have that in our subconscious, that there was a time coming. There was a time coming about buying and sell and the mark of the beast and the 666. Did that play a part? But you do have some churches that went ahead and encouraged their congregation to go ahead and take the vaccine, and it was God who gave the scientists and whoever came up with these vaccines the knowledge to heal us, you know, and not knowing that listen, we are our own universe, and no one has authority over our body. So what was the conundrum that in 2020 why people be like, no, I'm not taking this. No, I don't care. I don't care. But what's coming to me is that they are trying to learn of what happened in 2020 so they don't make the same mistake again. I think what happened was Mother Nature, was the divine feminine trying to rise. And those who hear her, those who were in tune, was able to resist. And those in tune was able to resist what they were given to us, and gave us the and gave the strength to not be deceived. So I get what I'm getting now is that now they're trying, whatever is coming, something is coming. And I'm like, why I didn't see this before 2020? Something is coming. The water is disappearing. The water is disappearing in the in the Midwest. And even Jamaica, I saw on the news they're warning that a drought is coming. What are they doing with the water? What are they doing with the water? Also, they are doing something with the fruits and vegetables. With nature, they are doing something with nature. It started earlier with a big freeze. If you're in the South, we had a big freeze and everything burned. Everything burned. But the funniest thing, everything came back. Listen, what Mother Nature is telling us, don't be afraid. You know, I did a video and she shows in that vision, it's like she got it. She is getting it. So you're not supposed to be out there worship no man, depending on no government, and not tapping into mama, because we're in, this is Mother Earth. We're tapping into that energy. Yeah. So what are they planning? I know there's a rumor going around. I didn't get to meditate on this or ask my ancestors about this, and I didn't get a dream about it. But there's a rumor going around about August 12th. August 12th, the 7 second, where we have no gravity and everything ascend into the sky. And the water, the sea will bulge and all that. That's what there's a rumor online about that. I'm not sure if that's what's coming in. if that's what's coming. And it reminds me of the story in the Bible about the days of Noah, what happened. And even in that rumor online, there is that they're building bunkers underneath the earth to survive what's coming. But um, there's a some there's what was I gonna say? Yeah. Yes, that they're building something. Yes, so I did the math about this Bible says a day is 1,000 years. And if we're gonna have 7 seconds of where everything's flood, I mean, everything, you know, what goes up, what comes down. And in 7 seconds, a lot can happen. Tsunamis, houses, everything, something can happen. But in order for them to tell us that, people, that's a disclosure. That's a disclosure about something coming. Remember when they turned CERN off back in the day? Then we get COVID in 2020. So they claim CERN is off right now. That's what they're saying. They're disclosing that something catastrophe is coming, and they want to bring in something. So the only thing can come against whatever they're bringing is nature. Who are these people? Do you ever sit down and say these people somehow don't have a soul? These people somehow cannot connect with nature. Sometimes it looks like they don't even have any sense, because they're dependent on us so much to create this world that they want to live in. Yeah, they have knowledge of the universe, and they want to hide everything that will help us to. Okay, let this plane go by. They're hiding everything to help us come into our divinity. And I understand that, because they're protecting their race, they're protecting whatever they're protecting, and whoever will sign up and be fearful of what they're and if you want to have money or whatever, you could join their society and be part of that. But whatever is coming, it has to do with nature, people. It has to do with nature. They're trying to get rid of nature. Look at the laws. Where is the water going? Where is the water going, people? Listen, this is a hologram. The earth is not going to have more water or less water. It's going somewhere else. Well, some people says the data center, it's cooling off the data center. Really? Really? That's one of the things they're telling us. Is it going somewhere that when this catastrophe, they have water, so they're going to store it. So we have to buy it. We have to buy fresh water or do whatever it takes. It's like they're after our soul. And so when the water moves, if the water moves, the plant dies and food dies, and then we have to buy food and buy and sell. So they're gonna force us to to stay in their system. So people, listen. So if you think it was hard to resist the vaccine, they're trying to learn their lesson. If you think it was hard to resist the vaccine, then what do you think's going to happen when you can't buy or sell? When you can't buy or sell, are we going to strong enough to resist whatever they're going to want to have to put on their skin, the chip or whatever, when we're hungry? Or what are we going to do? Are we going to decide to die, then give our souls to them? When you see your children, when you see your husband, when you see your mother or your father, is thirsty, That's just coming. Now the universe is just downloading what's coming. When you see your everything, everyone is thirsty, then you're gonna be like, oh my God, I have to take this chip or give them my soul or whatever. They're asking for food. For food. So that's the war on nature. They want to kill nature. They want to hoard nature. They want it to be difficult because difficult for stuff to grow so we can eat. So when and I noticed they're going after I don't if you're in the Caribbean, let me know, because I see in Jamaica they're going after the farmers big time, big time. And the seeds that they're giving is GMO. Everything it's man against machine. They want to turn us into, I don't think they want to turn us into AI, but they want to use another avatar. This nature is probably giving them a hard time. So they want to use what do you call it? The they give us that thing on their skin. I think that's what's in the COVID vaccine too, that will recreate our body, recreate our lungs, you know, nanotech. Thank you, universe. Nanotechnology. That's gonna be the choice, everyone. Nanotechnology. They want us to be more like a machine. It's gonna be human against machine, and it's not the AI. It's nanotechnology that go under our skin and recreate our blood works, recreate our heart works. I mean, you're not gonna get sick. You're not going to get sick. You're not going to have sickness and disease. Is that what you want? That's what you're going to take. So here, this is for us, for those who didn't take the vaccine. Now we're going to be stronger not to take the nanotechnology. The nanotechnology was really in that vaccine. So whoever took it, they can track them. Whoever took it, they can program them from anywhere to do anything. And then you just see whoever kills somebody or do something, and you be like, that's not him. Well, how will he do that? It's that control technology that's in his body. So obviously it seems as if they didn't get enough people during the vaccine. Not everybody took that nanotechnology. So all the cameras that is going out, see, only one person watching me. YouTube don't want this information to go out. So all the cameras, vlog cameras, I see there was a demonstration about them last weekend. Those cameras, the lighting that's going up. They want to track who has it and who doesn't have it. So if you don't have it, are you going to be targeted? Are you going to be targeted? So for those that did, so they're trying to learn their lessons from COVID. They want to get rid of nature. So we don't have, now they're going to use food. They were using our health. Now they're saying, you know what? And there's a race. People, there's a race to kill the farmers, to kill everything, to stop everything from growing except male trees that doesn't grow fruits. There's a race to kill nature. So, because they want to race to turn us, they turn us into machines. But as Mother Nature, and if you're out there, this message find you, you should start talking about Mother, Divine Mother, not no Jesus. Not no Jesus, and you should come into who you are too. That's the most important thing, that you, with your fear and everything, will manifest what when it comes down to it, will manifest these things. You should know who you are. If they're coming with nanotechnology, we should come together. One chase 1,000, two put 10,000 to flight. We should come together and manifest health, nature, beautiful trees, beautiful water, fruits in our mind. Sit down and imagine it. So we're gonna see who's gonna win this time, man versus nature. Because obviously, whatever happened during CVD, enough people didn't take that. Enough people didn't take that. I don't even think as much people died as they said did. But if you want to believe, that's up to you. So yeah, this is what I got today. Yeah, I know it's 6 years. Next year is 7 years. What's coming, people? It's 7 years, and we're not linear. We're going in a circle. We're going in a circle. Everything, the universe is round, and that date that's in 2020, when it goes around and comes to that date, there's an energy there. Listen, we're energy. We're grids. We're grids. We're energy beings. We're energy beings. We're divine beings. And watch the movie Matrix. Watch the movie Terminator, Man versus Machine. Watch those movies. Those were telling us what to come. Read the scripture about buying and sell and the mark of the beast. Come on, go into Revelation. We're in Revelation now. Go into Revelation and see. Go into self. Stop depending. Stop talking about government. Government wants to turn you into a machine, people. Government wants to turn you in a machine. Don't depend on anything outside of yourself. Know who you are. You're the master of your own domain. You're the ruler of your own universe. You control your life. If you're struggling, it's because you're too much into their programming. Manifest wealth, manifest blessings. Find self. Call me if you want to reach out at any time. Let's work on finding self. All right, everyone. And yes, for this video is about those who didn't take the vaccine. But guess what? Something's coming. Are we gonna strong enough? Are those who didn't take the vaccine? A next turn is coming. That a next time is coming. That are you gonna have the strength to resist not taking food? Doing without food instead of taking the thing underneath your hand? Huh? All right. I think I'm gonna ride this topic for another couple days, because this is in the Bible. So if this catch anyone, it's up to them. If this catch you, being dependent and talking about government, if you've been in the church for a while and you're not aware that this is the time that that scripture is talking about, that you won't be able to buy food until you take the mark of the beast. You will not be able to buy food. And they're going further. They're killing the food. They're using their seeds. They're using the seed that is killing the earth. And you can only use that seed one time. You can only use that seed one time. I grew up in Jamaica where the soil is real fertile, and we could get our peas and then replant and replant. No, you can't do that. These GMO and GMO made with nanotechnology to do something to the earth. Guys, we see the earth as separate from us. There's a reason it's called Mother Earth. We are one with the universe. Anything is damaging the universe. Anything is damaging the earth is damaging us. Anything is damaging us is damaging Mother Earth, is damaging the water, is damaging the entire nature. We're not just here to sit down and be on TikTok and go to work and all that. We're here to become one with the universe. So we have this tendency, if it's not happening to us, if it's not happening to our family, then we totally ignore it. You know, oh, well, it's happening in Africa. That's not my business. It's one world government. Your prime ministers, your presidents and all that, they're just puppets for the real controllers. They can't do nothing without the okay from the real controllers. And you're there fighting each other over people that doesn't even have any power. I don't even think there's going to be any more elections. It's a wrap. These people have to go. There's something about them that doesn't seem like they're connected to the universe. They just know how the technology in the realm works, that they use it to keep us in mental slavery. All right, it's getting dark. Uh, all right, everybody. If this video finds you, please, please, if you didn't take the vaccine, that's just one step. We have another step to go, because now they're going to bring in nanotechnology. If we do not, if we want food, if we want water, we're going to have to take nanotechnology. Are you ready? All right. Be blessed, everyone.